basically discuss about the human heart. So before going through the structure of human heart, first we're gonna discuss about the layers and the anatomy of human heart. So first of all, human heart basically it is enclosed in pericardium. Remember these, the heart is enclosed into pericardium. Now this pericardium is divided into two types. One is fibrous pericardium and second is serosa pericardium. Okay, so fibrous pericardium as it is made up of fibers. Okay, so and this serosa will contain further three types, which are basically further three layers, which are myocardium, then endocardium, then epicardium. First we have myocardium, then we have epicardium, endocardium, and third we have epicardium. So let's now take the overview of these three in detail. So first of all, myocardium. Myocardium is basically the most thickest layer, which is present, most thick muscles layer, and here we have which is present in the cardiac muscles. Okay, so first one, this is myocardium, thick layer, which contain basically 95% of heart. Okay, and we have what another layer which is endocardium, and which is basically the layer of atrium ventricle lined by squamous epithelium. So here endocardium is lined by squamous epithelium. So these are called as endocardium. Endocardium. And those are lined where? These are lined above the atrium and ventricles. Now third we have that is epicardium, which is basically the innermost layer of serosa pericardium, and which is epicardium, which is the third layer of heart. Or if we can go from here, so if heart is present here, so first layer of heart is epicardium. Okay, after that second is myocardium, third is endocardium. So this is the innermost layer of serous, which is called as epicardium. So if I should draw these three layers here basically, so if I am going to share you the image of heart, so that you can see the layers properly. As here I've shown the picture of the layers, how these are arranged. So as you can see, first one here we have basically, here you can see first we have this one, this one is the endocardium, and this one bigger one is myocardium, and then we have epicardium. Okay, and epicardium layer is also known as visceral layer because it do not do function any visceral layer. Now here you can see between the, we can say parietal, between the serous pericardium and between the epicardium, there's fluid known as pericardial cavity in which fluid is filled. So let me write here, between parietal serous pericardium and epicardium cavity present called you can see this is pericardial cavity. Fine, I hope this is clear to you with the diagram. So now we should go with, we can say, yes. So here we have what? Yes. So here we are going to discuss about, yes, the body cavity have two parts. First of all, if I do talk about the body cavity. So body cavity basically contain two parts. One is thoracic and one is abdominal, and these both are separated by diaphragm. These are separated by diaphragm. Fine. So in the thoracic cavity, basically here lungs are located. Here lungs are located, and in the mid between the left lungs, here we have heart. So the space, this is the space. So here if I can write space between two heart, sorry, two lungs, where हार्ट इज लोकेटेड, दो लंग्स के बीच में ऐसी स्पेस जहाँ पे हार्ट लोकेटेड है, दैट स्पेस इज नोन एज कॉल्ड एज मीडिया स्टर्नम. मीडिया sternum, mid sternum. Okay, so this is known as media sternum. Fine. So here we have what, from these all, if I do talk about the wall, so just remember this ventricle, left ventricle have thick wall, wall. Why? Because left ventricle directly flow the blood out of the body. So this means it can produce the more pressure. So that's why it has the thick wall. Fine, just remember these things I'm going to tell you. So yeah, mostly people do think what is myogenic and neurogenic. So here I'm going to give you the concept of myogenic and neurogenic. Heart is basically divided into two parts: myogenic heart and neurogenic heart. Neurogenic heart. So myogenic heart is basically in which muscles give signal to other muscles to contract. Okay, in the neurogenic, mostly wherever we got the pain or we got that anything is damaged, so we got the signals from neurons. Signals we got from neurons. Okay, but if I do talk about in the heart, so heart is myogenic because signals come from muscles. Which muscles? The muscles which are present in the heart. Those are SA node. SA node is one type of muscle which produces signals. So to heartbeat or to decrease the heartbeat. So these all the heart activities are controlled by SA node. So this means heart is myogenic because it provides signals. Signals are provided by muscles. However, in the neurogenic, signals are provided by the neurons. Okay, I hope it is also clear to you guys. So this means muscles always contract due to neuron signals. Okay, and this means all muscles depend upon what? All muscles depend upon neurons. However, the heart muscle do not depend upon neuron because it is myogenic. It can produce signals by the muscle which is present in the heart. Not depend on neuron. So I hope that it is clear to you guys. So in the next video, we're gonna discuss about some, we can say, walls which are present and the structure of heart. Till that, bye bye. Take care.